I know most times I'm far away, but still I'm missing you. I've said some things that I regret, but I'll make it up to you. Baby, I can't breathe when you touch my body. When your heart beats, it's like music to me. And I can't see my life without you. Baby, it's all up to you. If I can make time stand still, then I know we'd live this moment forever. Can we stay right here? You don't have to go, baby, close that door. I really hate missing you. I'd rather be kissing you. Don't know what I would do if I couldn't make love to you over and over and over. I wish that I could live this moment in time.
That was the acapella I did for the song Moment in Time by the group Cherish. And I am going to be doing a harmony breakdown for this song as was requested by one of my viewers. Thank you so much for requesting this. I've actually loved this song ever since middle school when the album actually came out. And so it's really cool that someone requested this. I've literally been singing this song for years, but if you are interested in hearing the harmony breakdown for the song Moment in Time by Cherish, then stay tuned. Okay, so a little disclaimer before we get into the harmony breakdown. I want to let you know that I did, for the most part, stay true to the harmonies that Cherish put into their song. But for my particular acapella, I did add some things that Cherish did not do in the original song. So please keep that in mind when you are listening to this harmony breakdown. If you would like the quick break, then please make sure you stay tuned. If you would like the more detailed breakdown for all of the harmonies I used in this song, then make sure that you skip a little bit ahead and you will be able to hear that detailed breakdown. But let's get into the quick break. So there are 6 different parts to this harmony. There are the leads, and then there are 5 different harmony parts. The lead is just following exactly as Cherish did.
I know most times I'm far away, but still I'm missing you. I've said some things that I regret, but I'll make it up to you. Baby, I can't breathe when you touch my body. When your heart beats, it's like music to me. And I can't see my life without you. Baby, it's all up to you. If I can make time stand still, then I know we'd live this moment forever. Can we stay right here? You don't have to go, baby, close that door. I really hate missing you. I'd rather be kissing you. Don't know what I would do if I couldn't make love to you over and over and over. I wish that I could live this moment in time.
Next, there are the high harmonies. One of these harmonies is super high, and then another one is slightly a notch down. So first up is the super high harmony.
Be music to me.
Next up is the high that is slightly below that, but it is still considered falsetto or soprano.
Ooh, 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 ah, ooh, ah. Be music to me. Ah, time stand still. Oh, oh, stay right here. Close that door. I really ain't missing. Could live this moment in time.
Next is the mid harmony, which is closer to the lead. With this one, there is a more melodic one, and then there are accents. Let's listen to the accents first.
Still, I'm missing you. Stay right here. Missing you. Over.
Next up is the mid, which is more melodic.
Ooh, 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 beats music to me. Ah, time stand still. Oh, oh, stay right here. Close that door. If I could make love over, over, could live this moment in time.
And lastly, there is the low harmony.
Ooh, 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 ah. Baby, close that door. I'm missing you, you. I would do over, over. Could live this moment in time.
Now let's get into the detailed harmony breakdown. First, I would like to say that I have been singing this song ever since I was in middle school, so it was really cool that someone actually came and requested that I do a harmony breakdown of this one, and I can't believe I didn't think of it myself. But just like what I made a disclaimer in the beginning of this video, I want to make a disclaimer before we get into the detailed harmony breakdown and let you know that while I did include all of the original harmonies that Cherish did in their song, I did add and embellish the harmonies a bit by adding a few tweaks of my own and adding some harmonies that I would have liked to hear more of. The reason why I did this is because the original song has the added bonus of accompaniment. And when I was recording this a cappella, I noticed that I wasn't getting the same feeling of fullness that the original song gives. And that's because there are very small, simple accents that are being done instrumentally that I think with the certain additions that I made in my rendition of the song, I think actually helps to capture the fullness that I'm missing because I don't have instruments behind my voice. So with that being said, I just want to let y'all know that I am giving you everything that Cherish is doing, but I'm also giving you a little extra because of my rendition of the song. So without further ado, let's get into the detailed harmony breakdown. So of course, we are starting with the leads. Now there are 6 parts to this song. There are the leads and there is a 5-part harmony that I am doing. So for the lead, it's very simple. You just follow exactly as the lead singer is doing in the group Cherish. Here's an example of that.
I know most times I'm far away, but still I'm missing you. I've said some things that I regret, but I'll make it up to you. Baby, I can't breathe when you touch my body. When your heart beats, it's like music to me. And I can't see my life without you. Baby, it's all up to you. If I can make time stand still, then I know we'd live this moment forever. Can we stay right here? You don't have to go, baby, close that door. I really hate missing you. I'd rather be kissing you. Don't know what I would do if I couldn't make love to you over and over and over. I wish that I could live this moment in time.
Okay, so for these harmonies, I'm not going to break it down into verse and hook. I'm just going to play the references all the way through as if you were getting it from the verse going into the hook of the song. So the first harmony we're going to get into is when I'm recording my sessions, I just call it a high. And for this song, there are 2 soprano and falsetto notes that we're getting into. This one is the super high one. It's a super high one. I don't really have the technical term for that, but there are 2 different ones that we're doing. This first one, you can think of it more as like an accent, whereas the second high harmony that we'll be listening to, it's not as high, but it's more melodic than this first one. But this first high harmony that we're doing, it's the more of an accented harmony. Let's get into it.
Music to me. Moment, time still. Oh. Oh yeah, oh yeah, do over.
So the second soprano or falsetto harmony is more melodic. There are still accents in this layer of harmony, But the reason why I broke them up in the two is because there are some parts that are overlapping. So I think it would just be better to assign these parts to a second soprano person. But this is the second layer of soprano or falsetto harmonies. It's slightly lower than the one we just listened to, but let's give it a listen.
Music to me. Time stand still. Stay right here. Close that door. I really ain't missing. Could live this moment in time.
Next up is the mid harmonies, which I also broke up into two different layers. This first layer that we're going to listen to, it's a mid closer to the note of the lead, but slightly higher in some parts and a little bit lower in some parts. But this is the first layer of the mid harmony. I guess if you wanted a more technical term, it would be considered alto or tenor. And this one is more of an accent. And again, the reason why I broke the mid harmony into two different layers is because there is overlapping. So I think it best that you assign two different people to this section. So the first layer, the mid harmony, these are going to be the accents.
Still I'm missing you. Stay right here. Missing you. I don't know what I would do if I could make love to you over and over and over. I wish that
Okay, so the reason why I kind of hummed along for that particular one is because there is quite a large break in between the accents that this layer is doing. So to keep us all on time and to just remind you that I'm not differentiating between the verse and the hook, but I just wanted to let you know that as long as you keep time with it, then these will tell you when certain parts come in. Just remember to keep your timing, okay? So that was the first layer of the mid harmony. The second layer of the mid harmony is more melodic. And just like with the soprano layers, there are accents in this one as well, but this one is more melodic based compared to the other layer. It's just that some of those accents were overlapping. So again, be very careful with who you are assigning these harmonies to if you are singing this in a group. But just remember, this is the more melodic layer, and this is what it sounds like.
Ooh, 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 beats music to me. Time stand still. that do right. If I could make love over, could live this moment in time.
There's a certain part that I want to highlight, and it's that door part. Baby, close that door right. On that part, the original harmony does not have as many layers. I'm sorry, the original song does not have as many layers as I put on it. And the reason why I put more layers onto that is because in the original, it has more of a dissonance to it than a harmony, in my opinion. And so people who are not as experienced of singers, they will hear that and think that it is off key, but actually it's working within the scale of the key of the song, but it does have a certain dissonance that if you're not careful, you can become confused by. But it wasn't that pretty by itself in my acapella. And like I said, Cherish does have the accompaniment of the instrumental of certain instruments coming in and out, along with the harmonies of the vocals that are all playing a kind of role in this song. So it sounded a lot more empty and a lot more harsh. The dissonance sounded a lot more harsh in my acapella without the accompaniment of certain instruments. So that's why I decided to layer it a little bit more than the original to help with the harshness of that dissonance and to tone it down a bit. So just keep that in mind. But lastly, I want to get into the last harmony, which is the low harmony. And this one is a mixture of melody as well as certain accents and extra parts that I added to make the acapella more appealing if you're not going to be singing along to music. So this is the low harmony, the last layer.
Ooh, 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 ah. Baby, close that door, I'm missing you, and you, I would do over, could live this moment in time.
So when you put all of those layers together, you get the finished product of the complete acapella. And let's hear that one more time.
I know most times I'm far away, but still I'm missing you. I've said some things that I regret, but I'll make it up to you. Baby, I can't breathe when you touch my body. When your heart beats, it's like music to me. And I can't see my life without you. Baby, it's all up to you. If I can make time stand still, then I know we'd live this moment forever. Can we stay right here? You don't have to go, baby, close that door. I really hate missing you. I'd rather be kissing you. Don't know what I would do if I could make love to you over and over and over. I wish that I could live this moment in time.
Thank you so much for listening to this harmony breakdown for the song Moment in Time by Cherish. If you had a hard time remembering or hearing the harmonies, just remember that you can always rewind and practice, rewind and practice. You can record yourself on your phone or on your computer to hear yourself and then try to sing along with yourself if you don't have a group of people that you're doing this with. But definitely practice, practice, practice. And as a form of ear training, you can keep rewinding back to listen to the different parts. And each time you listen to those different parts, like I said, record yourself and try to sing along with yourself and try to maintain the newer note or try to maintain the harmony. This will also help so that you hear other people, but you also hear yourself and you're able to stay on key with the part that you're supposed to be singing, okay? But thank you so much for tuning into this harmony breakdown for the song Moment in Time by Cherish. Thank you so much to the person who requested that I do this harmony breakdown. If you all enjoyed it, please leave a comment in the comment section down below if you're listening or watching on YouTube, and make sure you like this, subscribe, rate, review, whatever platform you are on. Give me 5 out of 5 stars and review it. That really helps the algorithm to tell YouTube that this is a good piece of content and that they should be pushing it in front of more and larger audiences. So I would greatly appreciate that. But let me know what you think about this harmony breakdown and if any of these parts were particularly difficult for you. And also let me know any other songs that you would like me to do a harmony breakdown for. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is LexC. Until next time, peace.